Hi everybody, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel, and thanks for coming by again. We're about to add to our collection of fabulous Doc Hudson cars today. We got fabulous Doc Hudson, the real one, and we have fabulous Lightning McQueen, which I made myself with red wheels and a sticker on the hood. And we have fabulous Cruz Ramirez. I should have painted the wheels red, I wasn't thinking, I guess. And finally we have fabulous Jackson Storm with igniter on the hood, red wheels, fabulous Jackson Storm on the side. These are what we have so far, and people have been asking me to make fabulous Mater. So today we're going to turn Mater into a tribute to Doc Hudson. We're going to paint him primer gray first, then we're going to color him nice blue and put red wheels on Mater. And I think I'm going to leave the whole tow hook assembly all blue too. That's going to be cool. So let's get the, first of all, before I do that, let's look what we're doing here, folks. If your first time coming here, we're taking the cars from Pixar cars, like all of them, and whether it's the King, turning him into Zebra, Zebra some Miles Axelrod, Zebra Chick Hicks, Zebra Jackson Storm, wow. And we have Zebra Mater back here, Zebra Lightning McQueen, Zebra Doc Hudson, and we have Miss Fritter back here. And Miss Fritter's in charge of the Thunder Hollow Speedway. She's the school bus from Doom, I guess. And over here we have a bunch of cars from the Demolition Derby in Cars 3. Look, these are all homemade customs. This is a pushover from Leakless. Look at that mean face. And we have Pile Up. Where's that? Oh, wait, now there's T-Bone right here. That's actually, I think it's Mustang Burger. And this is Snot Rod. I forget who that one is right now, but it turned into another car. And Chimichanga, that is Finn McMissile. And man, I don't remember half the names of these. There's RV, this is Fillmore. And TJ, Dr. Damage. And if you saw yesterday's video, we took another TJ and made Blind Spot. Isn't that cool? I think this is a fishtail or tailgate, I forget now. That's actually Mario Andretti converted over. That's pretty cool. And Bill, number 86, another Leakless. And this is actually Patty. Used to be Sally and turned Sally into Patty, one of the Demolition Derby cars. So we got lots of other cars here too, folks. We even have Thomas the Train turned into Lightning McQueen, see? Bright colors and a whole bunch more. I even have some new cars still in the packages. We have the real original fabulous Lightning McQueen. I'm not going to ever open that up. And we have some cars that I bought myself. There's Pushover, the car I just showed you. Someone suggested I take the cars out of the package and have a battle between the real ones and the ones I made. And of course there's a real Blind Spot. Look, see? It's not too far off. Let's check it out. Let's see, Blind Spot TJ. Oh, it's pretty close, but it's a little bit too small. But anyway, someone said it's good. It's pretty cool. I just knocked one of the things off. And oh, this is one of my favorites. Look, this here guy here, Superfly. Never heard of him before. Somebody said do Superfly, so I did. It's actually made out of Nigel Gearsley with Play-Doh on the hood for the blowers for the engine. That's pretty cool. That got the most views in one day ever in the history of my channel. And one of my favorite smashed up maters is Jimbo. Check that out. We really did a number on him, but he came out perfect. So today I'm going to take another mater. We have lots of these. I have another one right here. Look, 2 maters with the same thing on the side. They're 95. So we're not going to worry about having one more missing. So we're going to take this here, paint it all primer, paint it beautiful blue, and see how it looks with the red wheels. Let's get the paint ready, folks, and we'll start painting primer mater. Okay, here we go. We got our paint stuff set up, and here's our primer. If you're wondering what it is, it's just plain old dollar store primer. I'm going to put a big blob of it right here, and we'll get Mater all painted up. I need more primer. I'm going to run out soon. I'm sure using a lot of it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to show you one of my favorite cars I made is actually Chester Whip-A-Filter. And this is Lightning McQueen. Paint it red first, then paint it with brown, except for number 15, and then we put sand all over them. Listen, that's sand. Now what I want to do, I'm going to run this by you guys. I want to make a Demolition Derby Jackson Storm. I want to have Jackson Storm decorated up like a Demolition Derby car. What do you think? How will I make it? Because this one here is actually Lightning. So what would I call Jackson Storm in disguise? What number will I give him? And how will I do it? I got an idea. What I'd like to do with him is I'll make a story up about it, okay? So you can send me your suggestions and what colors I can paint Jackson Storm. Okay, that'll be the new one of the big projects, okay? Let's get this paint and we're going to prime the whole Mater. Except for the windows if I can get away with it, because he's going to be all... I'm going to have to paint his tires again because already I got paint on the tire. I'm going to paint the wheels red, the tires black. This is going to take a while, and I hope it turns out as nice as I expect. I hope it looks a bit like Ivan. Ivan's really nice looking with the dark blue. It's almost the same color as Doc. So That came pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna cover the whole engine. Is gonna be all blue. I might even put an engine. Maybe I'll put an engine hood on this thing. You never know. Because maybe Mater will look better. No, I think I'll leave it off. We'll see. I was just gonna make an engine hood out of Play-Doh and fill in that section. Because anybody remember the scene in Cars 1? For 2 seconds, Mater got his engine hood back. Remember that? He sneezed. No, he was fishing over a bank somewhere in Radiator Springs, and he pulled up his engine hood and he put it on, and his voice changed. Remember that? He changed his voice from Mater to a different sound. Then he sneezed and it fell off again and went right down the hill. So for about 30 seconds in the movie, he had his hood back, but he lost it years ago. Well, I want to thank you guys again for sending me all the comments and the likes and the ideas. I really appreciate that. We're getting a record number of views with our channel, and it's a pleasure to make the videos when I know they're getting watched a lot. I was going to make a double feature on Saturday for the folks that don't get a chance to see them during the week, because a lot of kids are in school. I hope they go back and watch them when they get home or on the weekends when they have time. I know the videos are hard to watch when you're at school all the time, especially when you get homework and stuff. But anyway, that's coming nice, folks. Really nice. And blind spot came really nice. A lot of people commented this morning on the video saying how good it came out. Even though I used TJ, he was a good substitute. I didn't want to use Mrs. the King. I only have one Mrs. the King, and I didn't want to use that. They're probably rare now too, Mrs. the King, because I don't even think they're making them anymore. What do you think? Did you see it anywhere? Wow, it's gonna be hard to paint the hook assembly. That's pretty good though. If I keep the windows clean, I'll be all set. I want to leave the windows as they are. I'm gonna try and paint this whole hook assembly now. Good. So far so good, folks. Gonna have primer Mater soon. Nowhere else on any channel will you see these cars being made into different customs. I don't think you can see. Well, I think somebody else makes a few of them. And actually, I did see one channel. They're a lot better than mine. They come out looking perfect. But I think there's maybe a few, but not as many of the primer versions. I think I started the primer version of the cars, and if anybody does them now, they're probably following me, which is fine. I like that too. People are always trying to come up with new ideas, and same as me, I'm always trying to come up with new ideas to make videos. Everybody's doing everything these days, so I'm happy to have you guys watching the channel and hitting the like button and leaving me comments and subscribing and coming back. One guy said he gets up every morning and watches the video. I really appreciate that, and it makes me feel good for making them. So if it helps anybody enjoy their morning or their day, it's fine for me. Let's put more paint in here, folks. We're really using a lot of paint on this guy. There we go. But once this primer's on, the hard part will be the blue. Wow, I'll have to leave this dry for quite some time. So when I put the blue on, I don't want to put 2 coats of blue on, so hopefully this primer is good. Okay, we're going to get all in here on here. Doesn't have to be too neat because it's the tow hook assembly. Wow, that's going to be nice. Okay, folks, I think that's about it for the primer. This won't matter as much. Okay, I'll do the tires, the wheels I mean. Got to paint them red. I'll do the tires black too when I'm finished. Okay, doesn't matter. How am I going to hold this now? I'll just do this here. Okay, last tire. Okay, folks, this is a primer Mater, and when I come back in a little while, I'll get the blue out and put a nice coat of beautiful blue on primer Mater in the beginning of making a tribute to Doc Hudson. Fabulous Doc Hudson. Look at that. Primer Mater. Okay, folks, looks like primer Mater is dry and ready for his first coat of dark blue to match Doc Hudson. Beautiful blue. And these are all dollar store paints. I said that before. Nothing very expensive here. Just the brushes are cheap. Everything's pretty affordable, folks. So I'm gonna do the toe cage first, because I'll probably only put 1 coat on that, and but the rest, where it's gonna shine like in view of everybody, I'm gonna put 2 coats on. This is just, maybe I'll put 2 coats on this. Who knows? Depends on how it looks when it's finished. And the color is perfect, as you can see. It matches Fabulous Doc Hudson. See that? Pretty good. So we're going to leave that there, and I'm going to go and do the tow hook and all the ropes and all the assembly in here, which is probably the hardest part, getting in all the little in parts there and the ropes all in there. Don't want to be too fancy with this, but I want it to look pretty good when it's done. If you wonder why sometimes I'm repeating myself when I'm making a video, is when I put this to dry, it sometimes takes a half an hour or more to dry, so I sometimes forget what I said when I was recording the first time. So also, some people skip ahead too, so they don't get the full version. I wish they would just watch the whole video. It takes a lot of time, a long time to make the videos actually. Gotta wait for it to dry, gotta keep mixing the paint up sometimes, a little wet in there, didn't dry enough. So that looks good, folks. That's the inside of the tow cage assembly. Well, I missed a few pieces under here. Okay, I'll do the rest. I want to get that light on too, that nice orange light. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to do the back now. And the tires and wheels will be the last because I want them to be red. And red wheels, black tires, just like Doc Hudson. And the back, I might put red lights in the back too, you never know. This is not a demolition derby car. This has to be done pretty good. The rest of them, they have no lights at all. Now, Mater only has one light, and I wonder if I should put two lights on them as a tribute to Doc Hudson, because Doc has two lights. See? Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll try and make it the best I can. Of course, Mater only has one spot for one light because it's smashed out, and the other one kind of falls out when he's driving along sometimes. This car got a beating. Well, most of these cars are heavily used, folks. We used them for years in videos, as we have over 2,000 videos on our site now, which is amazing. And a lot of them don't get seen because the algorithm doesn't put them out there for anybody to see. So they just sit there. If you want to watch more of my videos, there's a button there up here. You can click, it takes you to playlists, and the videos go back to 2007. And we had a lot of fun making the videos. They're all like little stories, and they're all family friendly, good, clean, fun videos, no bad words, nothing. And we had a lot of fun making them. I'm gonna write number 51 on the doors, and I'm gonna color those lights red, and that's gonna be amber. That's Mater's tow light, right? And I'll see if I can get the front done without ruining his teeth. I don't want to screw them up. That's his big characteristic, Mater's big teeth in the front. How many people know who's made in the show? There's a Lizzie and Stanley. Stanley's a town founder on cars, and he's not working anymore. He's a statue at the end of town. You remember when Lightning came into town first, he knocked the statue off its base and went flying through the air and went hung up in the wires. Some people think that Stanley and Lizzie are actually Mater's parents. And it's kind of hard to believe, but in the show they say that because look at Mater's teeth is the same as Stanley's. If you have Stanley, oh, look at that. Primer paint in the blue. That doesn't look too good. Okay, now the hard part. As I say in every video, what's the hard part? Doing around the eyes. So I'll do that later. I'm going to do around this engine first. I wonder if I should do his engine cover a different color, like a yellow, to tribute to Doc Hudson too, like this part here. I'll do it in blue now. I may change my mind later. I might do it another color. But one coat's looking pretty good. I might come back in a few minutes and touch up to make sure the first coat covered everything. And I'll probably put a second coat on the sides and the roof and stuff, just to make sure it's all covered right nice. Gee, this is coming really good, folks. And thanks to all you who asked me to do Fabulous Mater. I should have done it a long time ago. This is working out great. I should have saved it for Saturday. Saturday's my best viewing day because everybody's home from school. But I might make a long video Saturday so you guys can watch it. Oh, got paint on my hands that time for sure. Okay, what's left here? I'm gonna leave this dry and come back and touch. Oh, I forgot right above the eyes. Here's what I was dreading this part. Very quiet there. Okay, folks, look at that. So far, so good. The tires and wheels don't matter right now, but I'm going to leave this dry, come back in a little while and put a second coat on some of the places, to make sure it's covered really nice. I left the windows clear. Okay, we'll leave that dry. Okay, we're back to put the second coat on, much of it actually. Watch this here. Anybody recognize this guy? This is Mater disguised as Dr. Von Schlapp or something. Do you remember that from one of the cartoons movies? That's Mater trying to be in disguise. I found that over there in the box of toys. But anyway, I'm going to put on the second coat on the sides and the roof and the front to make it look really rich, really deep, I mean, you know. Make sure it looks really nice when it's finished. This is the tribute to Doc Hudson, number 51. And I'm going to write number 51 on the door. And number 51, no, just the doors will be fine, I think. It's Fabulous Hudson, Fabulous Mater. Maybe I'll try and write something on the side, who knows. It's just so hard to write with that little brush. I'll try and write something on it. There, that came nice. I'll do the wheels next. And once this is dry, then I'll get the colors out. Okay, now I can do the front. Be very careful in the front. I don't want to hurt his teeth like I said before. The best part. And I'm going to fix his eye with his one light. I mean, not his eye, his one light with nice bright white. I'm not going to have that gray anymore. I'm going to brighten that right up. There, perfect. Now it looks good. What do you think, folks? Have any more suggestions? Keep putting them in the comments section. I love the suggestions because they give me lots of ideas, because I'm just sometimes going, what am I going to do today? I had no clue. And then I read the comments and someone says, do Blind Spot, do Rusty, whatever, do Roscoe as Serge. And I got all these great ideas. And this one here, Mater, kept coming up. Fabulous Mater. And I still have to make, I think I told you already, some sort of a demolition derby Jackson Storm. You know, we got to do something there. That's for sure. I'm going to make a story up about that. I have a plan. But I need an idea first, what we're going to do. Maybe cover it in sand and mud like lightning. Like paint it, what number will I give? Oops, oh no. What number will I give Demolition Derby Jackson Storm? Maybe the same number on his car, who knows? Yeah, I'm glad I got that off there. I was kind of worried that was going to stick. I don't want to ruin that. There, that looks good. And that's going to do the back. The toe hook looks pretty good. I missed the spot under there. I'm not going to do that anymore. And all that assembly, that looks good. And I want to let this dry and then do the wheels and the tires, get them finished perfectly. And the mirrors came nice too, folks. I didn't get any paint on the windows hardly. Wow, look at that, looks great. Jeez. And then I can do the numbers and put the amber light on. The red, it'll be red. See, I think I'll paint these lights red and this one here amber. Okay, and it's just about finished here, folks. The color came really nice. And the eyes didn't get too messed up with the blue. I'm going to turn it over and do the other side one more time to make sure there's nothing missing. This is a picture side for the thumbnail. It has to look perfect. And I wonder if I can write something on the side like Fabulous Doc Hudson or Fabulous Mater or something. Because Lightning McQueen Fabulous says Fabulous Lightning McQueen. See? So maybe I'll write Fabulous Mater on the side. And number 51 on the door. Okay? Well, let's leave this dry, come back and do the wheels and tires, get them finished. And then we'll start putting the numbers on. Okay, let's get the red paint and we'll do the front wheels first, because I can only do 2 at a time. Then I'll come back and do the tires black, you know what I mean? Because I might have to put 2 coats of red on just to make sure there's red enough. Let this dry. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can get the 4 wheels done if I can hold it by the tow hook assembly. I'll do the tires last. Okay, see if I can hold this by the mirrors. This should be dry. Yes, I can do all 4 of them now. This is going to look great, folks. And the last one, I'll leave this dry, and then if I need a second coat to make sure it's bright red, I will do it. And if not, I'll just put the black for the tires. Okay, let's leave that dry. Okay, the red dried pretty nice on the wheels. Now let's get some black, and we'll get a brush and put that nice black tires on. Got a little different brush here. What I'm going to do is hold the tire, hold the wheel and spin it so I don't get any on the wheel. I'm just going to do it this way, look. See that? Perfect. And if I can do that for all 4 of them, I'll be very happy. And these are dual wheels. Did you know Mater has dual wheels on the back? I don't think he's 4-wheel drive. He must be 4-wheel drive with a tow truck. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. Look, there's a transaxle in the front too. If you don't know what that means, you will when you get older. Okay. Okay, now I can do this one here. The transaxle is the part that converts the engine into the wheels. So you can move the tires to go ahead and back. Remember Mater was especially at backing up? Remember the first time Lightning saw him backing up? He said, "Stop doing that, Mater. What are you doing?" "I'm backing up, using my mirrors." Because race cars don't have mirrors, because they're not going backwards at all, unless you're getting in an accident. Okay, this tire's stuck. There we go. I don't want to screw it up now. There we go, that's 3. And now the last one, I hope I can get that. Oh, I almost put my thumb in it. Oh, I put my thumb in that time. Darn it. I don't want to get over the truck. Okay, here goes. The last one, let's see if it's good as the rest. Perfect. There's Mater's 4 red wheels and tires. That came perfect. All that's left now is the number 51 on the sides, and his lights and his amber light. And when this dries, I'll decide what to do with that. I want to paint that yellow. We'll see in a few minutes. There, they're all pretty dry now, folks. That came pretty nice. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take, I want the orange light on top. I got some orange paint I already put out here. I'm going to paint this great big amber light. Amber, of course, because that's Mater's tow light. I may have to put an extra coat on this when it dries to make sure it's nice and amber. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, a little bit in the back. And I'm going to get another brush, a small little one, for the lights on top. The little red lights. I may have to put 2 coats on them too. I want to make a big, like a big blob of paint right on each one, so they show up really nice. Okay, that came better than I hoped. Look, wow, I might not even put a second coat on there. Now what I'm going to do now is, some of you might not agree with this, I'm going to put white. Where's my white? I don't have it out yet. There we go. I'm going to fix Mater's headlight with nice white paint, a big blob of white, so he looks like new. And some of you might not agree with me on this, and you can tell me in the comments. I'm going to make his other headlight perfect too. You think that's a good idea? Say yes or say no, take it off, and if you don't like it, I'll take it off in the next video. How's that sound? That's perfect. Wow. Now, what I want to do is leave this dry first, and I'm going to put another second coat on that stuff. That looks great, folks. I want to paint that yellow. Okay, so when this dries, I'll do that. Okay, that's all dry pretty good. What I'm going to do now, folks, I'm going to do his radiator, his breather on his engine in bright yellow. I got some yellow out right here, and I'm going to color that nice yellow, because that is really nice on Mater. Then I'm going to touch up the white on his headlights again, and the amber light, and his headlights, which I just made bright white. I'm going to put 2 coats of yellow on this, that's for sure. Wow, I can't wait to put the number 51 on the side. Wow, that came nice. Okay. Okay, now let's get the amber brush. I'm just going to put a big blob of amber on that again to make sure it's really bright. I want that light to be perfect. It helps to have lots of paintbrushes, I guess, but they're only $1 at the dollar store, so I think you get 5 for $1. Okay, that's amber, that's done. And now, see the little red lights. I'm going to put a big blob on them again to make sure they really stand out. Okay, and the white. I think the headlights are fine, folks. Let's leave that dry. And when I come back, I'm going to write number 51 on the doors, and try and write Fabulous Mater on the side. I hope I can do a good job of that. Well, this looks ready to paint, folks. I'm put the number on, but I noticed on Fabulous Doc Hudson, 51's in the back, and on Fabulous Lightning McQueen, 95 is on the back. Now, Mater does not have a number because she's not a race car, but I should put the number in the back, or maybe right here. I think I can put number 51 right in that spot there, and maybe here I'll write Fabulous Mater. Okay, so let's, the number is yellow, so let's use this nice brush and see if I can get a nice number 51 here. Wow, that's my best one yet, folks. Must be from practicing, I guess. Okay. Now I'll try another one on this side. And I'm gonna have to write Fabulous Mater in on the front somehow. See if I can do that with white. It's actually white on lightning and white. Well, it says Fabulous Hudson Horn. The horn is in yellow. I'm just gonna write Fabulous Mater with white on the side. And if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna paint the whole side again. Okay, Fabulous Mater. Wow, that came good. Maybe I will do the Mater in yellow. Okay, so let me try and write Mater here in yellow. Actually, that's not too bad. You can read that, Fabulous Mater. And I'm going to turn on this side, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll use white for the word fabulous, starting on the back fender. I mean, on the door. Well, that came pretty good, fabulous. And now I'll yellow for Mater. Maybe I can make it fit this time. Fabulous Mater, number 51. There you have it, folks. This car is complete. This is a tribute to Doc Hudson. Let's clean up and have a look and see how it looks compared to the rest of them. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm really happy with this turnout of Fabulous Mater. Make sure you hit the like button and send me a comment if you liked it. And if you liked the idea of painting this headlights white, this came out perfect. I wish I could write better with the paint, but I can't. But anyway, that's okay. And there we have Fabulous Mater, Fabulous Jackson Storm, and Fabulous Cruz Ramirez. Maybe I'll paint her wheels red someday too. And Fabulous Lightning McQueen, and the real Fabulous Doc Hudson, the Fabulous Hudson Horn number 51. Well, there you go, folks. If you have any more suggestions or any ideas, I will be doing Miss Fritter, I think, and Fabulous Miss Fritter too, pretty soon, maybe this weekend. I'm not sure yet, depending on how it's going. And I can't wait to get that done. And another request, if you skipped ahead a little while ago, I want to make this into a Demolition Derby car. It's a brand new Jackson Storm. What will I do to it to make it suitable for Demolition Derby? It's going to be hiding in the background while Lightning's practicing, because Lightning's not going to know when he's in the Thunder Hollow Speedway Dome that Jackson Storm is watching him, and maybe even in the group as well. You know what I'm saying? So we'll make a story up about that. But in the meantime, it's Fabulous Mater. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, folks.